So let's see today's delicious Kofta Biryani. Now I've already uploaded a recipe for the chicken koftas, but I'll just do a quick recap. So here I have 250 grams of chicken mince, 2 medium onions chopped really fine, 4 to 5 green chilies chopped really fine, 10 cloves of garlic chopped fine, half a cup of fresh coriander leaves chopped fine, 1 egg, the juice of half a lime, which is about 2 teaspoons of lime juice, and 1 cup of breadcrumbs, and 1 teaspoon of pepper powder and some salt to taste. So let's start. So I'm going to add all the ingredients to the mince. Now you could use beef mince, you could use mutton mince, you could also use soya if you want. So once I've added all of the ingredients, all you have to do is just mix all of this and really give it a good mix, and keep it aside for at least an hour or so. Now if you're making this biryani, I would suggest that you do this on the previous day, when you're a day or two in advance, and then just refrigerate this mixture. And when you're ready to make the biryani, all you have to do is just make the koftas or the balls and just fry them. Now I like to shallow fry them, but you can also deep fry them. So I'm just showing this recap for those of you who haven't seen the kofta biryani. For those of you who have seen this recipe, you can just forward the video to the part where the koftas are ready, and we go to the next step. So just make small little koftas or small little balls like this, and then you just heat up some oil, and like I said, you can either deep fry them or you can shallow fry them till they're nice and golden brown and crispy. So this is a very delicious biryani, and if you haven't tried kofta biryani before, then I suggest that you make this. So you can see that the koftas have to be nicely cooked and nice and golden brown on all sides. And now the next step that we're going to move on to after this is going to be the main part, which is the gravy for this biryani. So our koftas are all ready. I like to drain them on a steel sift like this rather than tissue paper, so that way they remain very, very crispy. So now we can start with making the second part of the biryani dish, which is the gravy. Now for the gravy, I've taken 15 peppercorns, half an inch of cinnamon, 4 cloves, 2 star anise, and 1 inch of 1 big cardamom rather. Now I'm going to heat about 1/3 cup of oil, and I'm going to fry all of these whole spices along with 2 bay leaves. So this is going to flavor the oil really, really well. And now I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. And now I've got about 10 onions, medium-sized onions that I've sliced really, really fine. Now this biryani does require a lot of onions. So 10 onions really finely sliced. I'm going to add that. And I'm going to mix this in really well with all of the other ingredients and fry it. Now I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Mix it well. Next goes in half a teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 tablespoons of ready-made biryani masala. I will be coming up with a recipe for homemade biryani masala too very soon, so keep tuned to Akshata's recipes. Next, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of garam masala, which is again homemade garam masala. So I'll leave a link of how I prepare my garam masala at home. Now 1 tablespoon of regular red chili powder because we want a little bit of spice to this biryani, and 1 tablespoon of Kashmiri red chili powder for the lovely color. Now we're going to mix all of this really well together. And now I'm going to add the puree of 4 big tomatoes. You can also use about 1 cup of ready-made tomato puree. Next goes in some salt to taste. Mix everything well, and now we're just going to cover and cook this on a very low flame for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I'm going to add about 1 cup of fried onions. Now I have a video of how to fry these onions. I'll leave a link below. Mix everything really well together. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of dahi or yogurt or curd. This is again homemade curd, so I'll leave a link of how I prepare that at home. And now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. Crush it up and then add it. And mix everything together and let it cook for another 2 to 3 minutes. And this is our gravy all ready for the biryani. So now we can start assembling the biryani, which is the real fun part. So now I've taken 2 tablespoons of ghee or clarified butter. I'm going to add a layer of rice. So I've used almost about half a kg of rice. I'll leave a link of how to cook the basmati rice. Now I'm going to add a little bit of the gravy that we just prepared. Next I'm going to add the koftas that we prepared. Then goes in some very finely chopped coriander, some very finely chopped mint or pudina. Then I'm going to add some fried potatoes. So watch the video till the end. I'll show you how I prepared these fried potatoes. They are parboiled fried potatoes. And then I'm going to add the rice. So I'm going to repeat this process twice more. And then when you come to the top layer, I'm going to add some saffron soaked in warm milk, just for that lovely color. And again, I'm going to layer it with the rest of the koftas, the onions, the coriander, the pudina. Then we're going to add some ghee to the top of this. Because the ghee really elevates the flavor of this biryani. So add about a teaspoon or even a tablespoon, however you would like it. And then just close it up and cook it on a very low flame for 10 minutes and your biryani is all ready. So when you're about to serve it, just give it a good mix. Now for the potatoes, what I did is I heated about 2 cups of water, and I took 2 medium-sized potatoes, washed them well, peeled them, cubed them, and then I just parboiled them for about 5 minutes, and then I just fried them in some oil till they're nice and crispy and golden brown. And here I used the rice. I said about half a kilo of rice. So I hope you do try out this recipe. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave it down in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to Akshata's recipes. Don't forget to click on the like button and go and check out all my other recipes which are in the description box as well as the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching Akshata's recipes and supporting my channel. I'll catch you soon, guys. See you. Till then, take care and be kind and loving to one another. Bye.